Hey guys, welcome to a new movie review for Mrs. Doubtfire. Wow, can you believe this movie is 25 years old? Made back in 1993. Get your head around that. Seriously, get your head around that. Oh my gosh, guys. This has the incredible and the late. Beautiful, passionate, incredibly funny, funniest man alive. Well, when he was alive, Robin Williams. This is directed by Christopher Columbus, and it stars Robin Williams, Sally Fields, Pierce Brosnan, Lisa Jacob, Matthew Lawrence, Mira Wilson, and Robert Prosky. Prosky, I think that's how you say his name. Wow, guys. Reading up on a bit of trivia about this movie was really eye opening. It says that the director of this movie, Christopher Columbus, shot it like a documentary, all of Robin Williams' scenes, because he never knew what he was going to get next. He was that spontaneous. No, not one single piece of scene was the same. Like every line of dialogue was different every single time because Robin Williams was just so quick to react to everything that was going around him that they literally had trouble keeping up with him. Like he was just that spontaneous, he's and like being Mrs. Doubtfire. So when he actually got dressed up in the makeup for the first time, Robin Williams' son actually didn't even recognize him, like literally, until he spoke, and he was like, "Oh, that's Dad." So, I mean, that's incredible. Robin Williams was so convinced of what he looked like as Mrs. Doubtfire that he literally went into the streets and just, went to a couple of parks and stuff like that, and total random strangers had no idea it was Robin Williams. That was literally how convincing the makeup and the bodysuit and everything was, on him at the time, which is just absolutely incredible. The reason why I wanted to do this movie review, guys, is because I just recently watched this afternoon. I recently watched a cast reunion. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but Sally Fields wasn't in it for whatever reason. But the three kids were in it, and Pierce Brosnan was in it, and they were completely talking about Robin Williams and beautiful memories that they had of him, and just the real just really telling like what they felt and how he reacted, and one of the things that they brought up several times, and this is something that I found very fascinating about this movie, is that they were saying that Robin Williams was not only funny, but he was actually a really deep person. Like he wasn't just a humorous person all the time. He actually had a really understanding soft side to him. The thing that I would say, if you haven't watched this movie, one, why not? Why not? It's 25 years old. Get onto it. This is one of the most just powerfully passionate, funny movies in the history of cinema. You mention Mrs. Doubtfire to anyone, and they know exactly what you're talking about, because it stands the test of time, and it really does. You play this in 50 years and it'll still be played. You know what I mean? I heard, this is a long time ago, but I heard that they were planning on doing a sequel to this movie, which straight away I was like, why would you? Why would you make a sequel to something that good? It's almost like making a sequel to Shawshank Redemption. You just don't do it. Just leave it alone. It did its time. It was amazing for its time. Leave it alone. Guys, this movie is one of those movies that is just so beautiful, so hilariously funny, so eye-opening of how a situation of unfortunate divorce can bring about extreme situations in people's lives, and that's exactly what this family goes through. And also in desperate times, desperate measures, and what Robin Williams and as the character that goes to into Mrs. Doubtfire goes through to get his kids back, and and he wanting his family back. This is one of the most beautiful, passionate, and one of the most incredible movies ever, literally ever. Guys, if you have not seen Mrs. Doubtfire, again, why not? Please do yourself a favor. Sit down, friends and family. Oh, sorry, I just want to say this. I almost forgot to say this. Robin Williams ad-libbed so much of the script that they literally had to keep reminding him that this was PG. So in America, I believe that's an M rating. I believe MA. No, I think it's M for mature audiences, and they had to keep reminding him, Robin Williams, this is a PG movie, PG-13. So he would just blah 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 blah, and he'd swear and cut, and apparently Chris Columbus, the director, like on the editing floor, like literally, he spent so much time on this movie, literally cutting out so many scenes because Robin Williams was so ridiculously just on fire every single scene, every step of the way. It was so incredible. Oh, guys, enjoy this movie. Truly enjoy this movie. Because it's one of the most amazing movies in history of cinema. I would say, honestly, guys, in the top list of 100 films to watch in your lifetime, Mrs. Doubtfire is in at least the top 10. Top 5 even, maybe. Because it really is that incredible of a film. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this film review. I know it kind of brings back some bittersweet memories of one of the funniest human beings on the planet, but I do appreciate it. You know I do. And until my next review, you take care, and thank you so much for your time. See ya.